Welcome back to the Reformat Show. Amsterdam has a problem, a tourist problem. Restaurants and museums are often overloaded during the summer months. So in this video I present to you guys a great alternative day trip. IJmuiden is a harbor town just 30 minutes west of Amsterdam, located within the region of Velsen, where I was born and raised. And I consider it a hidden gem with the best beach of Holland. Once you arrive in IJmuiden, either by car or bus, jump on a short ferry ride to the famous Fort Island. A fortified island bunker in front of the harbor, built in 1881 as part of the defense line of Amsterdam, which the Nazis later used in World War II as part of the Atlantic Wall to protect the European mainland from a British invasion. This massive bunker complex has now been transformed into a museum with many historical artifacts. Supposedly, these tunnels are almost half a kilometer long, one of the biggest bunkers on the coastline of the Netherlands. Another great museum is the Sea and Harbor Museum, which shows the early growth of the city IJmuiden by being the main location of the workers that dug the North Sea Channel, which is being used as the direct gateway to Amsterdam by sea. Check out this tiny hut in which entire families lived in the mid-19th century. Captain Matt on the ship. Let me call President Trump. Hello? Yes, the fish has been caught. We'll drop him off at Trump Tower. They even built an entire bridge within the museum, and you have a beautiful lookout on the harbor. Morse code. That didn't go so well. Although I did spell my name, Matt. Since IJmuiden is known for exporting some of the best fish in the country, I highly recommend trying a Dutch herring in its entirety at the harbor for a full Dutch experience. And if you don't like raw fish, you can also grab a satisfying burger for lunch at Bunch. Another great place for brunch is the Boschbeek, located at the outer region of Velsen. I'm settling for mustard soup, shrimp croquette, zalm salad. Alright guys, another great place in Velsen, the ruin of Brederode. It was built in the 14th century and destroyed through many wars. There's not much left, but there's still some cool artifacts and other things inside. I used to come here as a kid 30 years ago and nothing has changed. Even the bridges and the walkways are the exact same. Don't forget your horse while exploring this castle. As you can tell, it's an absolute gorgeous day. What's pretty cool, they have costumes as well for the kids. This actually used to be a huge castle, but not much is left, unfortunately. Jonkvrouw, wilt u een lekker drankje met mij doen? Een glaasje wijn of een goed gevuld glas bier? The staircases here are pretty narrow, so you need a good set of legs to climb up here. It's actually one of the oldest castles in Holland. Now this place is definitely worth a visit when you're considering sightseeing just outside of Amsterdam. I would say this place is around a 30-minute drive from Amsterdam Central Station, and you can get here by either bus, train, or bicycle. Consider a coffee break at the gorgeous country estate Duin Kruidberg, a fully restored country estate which now serves as a hotel with a beautiful patio bar. It's absolutely gorgeous. They did a great job renovating this entire place, and they got a great terrace right in front of it. Now top of your day with some bitterballs and a fresh Heineken, one of the iconic Dutch dishes in Holland. Absolutely fabulous. Next, South Velsen, the oldest part of the region, founded around 700 AD. Velsen was split in half due to the construction of the North Sea Channel. This tiny, ancient village counts many national monuments, like the Engelmundeskerk, one of the first churches of the province of Holland. It was built in the 8th century. It has been burned a couple of times. It has been rebuilt on numerous occasions. Now for a good party, check out the annual Dance Valley Festival during the second Saturday of August, and is one of the largest festivals in the country, including many different stages and genres to satisfy anybody's eardrums. IJmuiden is most famous for its gigantic beach and its massive yacht harbor. I recommend going for a long jog along the South Pier for a great view of the Dutch dunes with its typical beach huts. It is actually quite remarkable that you can walk 2.5 kilometers into the sea. That's the end. at the beach, grab some dinner at one of the beach lounges. There is plenty of choice, like zilt-aan-zee. Oh, damn, that's good. Velsen also has its own indoor snow park.
Look at this beautiful hill.
If you feel the need to brush up on those snowboarding skills for the winter months. And finally, the best time to visit Velsen is definitely the first week of August. So you can attend the Dance Valley Festival, but also the hugely popular Zandvoortse Feestweek, where all the locals jam it up every day for a week straight. Grab a biertje and head out to the fun fair for some fun games and attractions.
So old-fashioned.
And don't forget to try the late-night Dutch traditional poffertjes, which are mini pancakes, to complete your local Dutch experience. Most of these places mentioned in this video aren't exactly walking distance, but are well reachable by bikes that you can rent in IJmuiden. Now here are a few additional facts. Did you know that IJmuiden is building the largest sea lock in the entire world? Even bigger than the sea locks at the Panama Canal, and bigger than the current record holder, Antwerp. You can also jump on a huge cruise ship and visit Newcastle in England. And last but not least, the tall ships during the massive sail festival, which sadly only takes place once every 5 years. Now most of these locations can be easily reached by bicycle, which you can rent in IJmuiden. Check the link in the description box or navigate to reformat.com for more details and travel tips prior to your visit. Also make sure to check out my travel guides for Amsterdam, Tokyo, Shanghai and Barcelona. And that's it for this week's episode. Now you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and all the other crap. Get ready for another spectacular episode next week.